The power of silence. Most people believe that to be great, you have to stand out. You need attention, applause, recognition. But Dr. Myles Munroe once said, "A mighty oak tree begins as a seed buried in darkness, silent but relentless." Self-development is not something you do for others to see. It's what you do when no one is watching. It's quiet, it's consistent, and it changes everything. This video will walk you through 6 silent practices to build yourself from within. Strategies that look simple but can completely transform your life. No fanfare, no spotlight, just you and your growth. 1. Restructure your mindset every morning. Morning isn't a time to rush into the day, check your phone, or chase chaos. It's where all transformation begins. Dr. Myles Munroe emphasized, "You cannot change the world until you change the way you start your day." Silent self-building starts with mental programming each morning. No phone for the first 30 minutes. Spend 10 minutes journaling or meditating. Ask, who do I want to be today? Not just what do I need to do. You don't need to tell anyone you're changing, but each quiet morning is you rebuilding your inner code. 2. Practice discipline when no one is looking. Discipline isn't a habit. It's a choice repeated in solitude, without anyone forcing you. You can. Wake up on time even if no one's checking. Study an extra hour even if no teacher expects it. Exercise even when no one compliments your body. No one sees it. No one applauds. But this is what forges inner integrity. Myles Munroe said, "You cannot lead others if you cannot first lead yourself in private." The more you do in silence, the more unshakable your credibility becomes. And that can't be faked. 3. Learn to listen more than you speak. When you no longer need to perform, you begin to grow for real. Most people talk to impress. Those who build themselves listen to understand. They hear not just words, but pain. They don't interrupt to show off knowledge. They don't need to be the smartest in the room, just the most teachable. Dr. Munroe said, "Leadership begins with the ability to understand others, not control them." Every time you choose observation over reaction, you're building deep wisdom within. 4. Speak honestly with yourself. Ask yourself, am I hiding from anything? Whose approval am I chasing? What part of me am I avoiding? Most people run from themselves. They numb with overworking, endless entertainment, emotional suppression. But silent builders face the truth within. They journal, they pray, they sit with their darkness. Dr. Myles Munroe shared, "God cannot heal what you pretend isn't broken." Look directly at your true self. That's where rebirth begins. 5. Invest in knowledge, not image. Some people spend hours editing photos, building online content. Others spend hours reading, planning, learning new skills. One builds a temporary image, the other builds eternal value. Dr. Munroe once said, "The world doesn't pay you because you're attractive. It pays because you solve problems." You can post all the content you want, reels, live streams, selfies. But if you don't grow in value, you're just shining a hollow light. True self-builders learn quietly, improve invisibly, and let results speak. 6. Take full responsibility for your life. No blaming, no whining, no waiting to be rescued. That is the mark of silent maturity. When they fail, they don't blame circumstances. When they're hurt, they heal instead of retaliating. When they're alone, they use the time to grow. Dr. Munroe said, "Maturity is when you stop looking for external reasons for what you can fix internally." The moment you own your life, the world begins to shift. Let your transformation speak for you. You don't need to tell people you're growing. You don't need to show that you're reading books. You don't need to film your 5 a.m. wake-up or gym session. Your silence will become your loudest voice, because when results arrive, no one will need your proof. You won't need approval. You will stand full, without asking for permission to be yourself. If this video ignited something inside you, share it with someone you know is walking in silence and needs strength. Subscribe for more videos inspired by great minds like Dr. Myles Munroe, and get daily reminders that you don't need noise to be powerful. You are building yourself, and the world will hear you soon.